with the checkup. Speaking of superhero news, Josh Brolin, he's passed on playing Hal Jordan in the upcoming Lantern series from the DCU. That means we're down to like Ewan McGregor. Matthew McConaughey also, I think, has been dismissed in terms of rumors and reports that he's in contention for the role. I think he's not there anymore. So Ewan McGregor, I think it's Timothy Olyphant and Chris Pine are like three guys that are being considered. Ricky Flex, any reactions here from Josh Brolin? Smart move?
Man, I think for him it's a smart move. He's just been bouncing around superhero IP, like he's been bouncing around, so it does make sense to kind of pivot away from that. But for Ewan McGregor, it'd be so smart. We talked about it last week. He just got his walk as what is it called? The Star of Fame.
Star on the Walk of Fame.
Yep, thank you. And Hayden Christensen did that great intro. That was awesome. I actually got like goosebumps. Like I was like, holy crap, this is like my childhood grad. Like this is my realization I'm not a child anymore. Like watching that.
He's like his stepdad.
Yeah.
It's just like that was my master. Like this guy, like when I was growing up becoming an actor, he was there like guiding me. He was literally his Jedi master.
Yes, like I literally goosebumps when I was watching that. I watched it twice in a row, like back to back minute and a half clips. I just watched it. But I don't mind Chris Pine. I think very similar to Ewan McGregor, like the Star Trek, like Captain Kirk, like that works for Hal Jordan. I think I would like Chris Pine in this. If we get Chris Pine or Ewan McGregor, I'm all the way in. Timothy Olyphant, I really like, but this is like, I think a little, I don't know. For me, he clearly has an HBO connection, previous work, Deadwood. I know it was a long time ago. He's just in that movie, but like, I don't know. I'd rather
Justified. He's big Justified.
FX. Like I'd rather see a true full-blown movie star play Hal Jordan in this Lantern series, true detective. Like again, we talked about Matthew McConaughey, Woody Harrelson being in that, and all the True Detective seasons. Always having a mainstay A-lister type of actor leading the fray, and that's what I want to see here. No disrespect to Timothy Olyphant, I really like him, but Ewan McGregor, Chris Pine, I think are just much better fits for me.
You're kind of choosing between a movie star and a TV star. Chris Pine, I think, fits well, especially with this aging Hal Jordan, but also has like this youngish look. You can imagine him returning to the role. I would love Chris Pine, but he has played Steve Trevor. And if we can recall, back in the day when he was being cast for Steve Trevor, he was given the option, according to reports, that he could play either Green Lantern or Steve Trevor. This would be a full circle moment if he was able to pull this off. I don't know if that's going to happen though, Ricky Flex. I think Wonder Woman in that franchise might be still fresh in DC fans' minds, and we get that James Gunn is trying to flip the script on what we previously saw. Ewan McGregor still my number one. Timothy Olyphant, this is a TV series. I get it that it could be transitioning. We might see this character in film, and the implications are going to have. There's going to be implications for the big screen that happens on the small screen here. And Timothy Olyphant, we can't dismiss him because he is a TV legend. Like Justified, people love. You had like the revival, like the sequel season that happened. I think it was Primeval, whatever it may have been with Justified. People love Timothy Olyphant, but I think he's a little just gray in the hair, similar to Josh Brolin. It is Ewan McGregor or bust to me. Chris Pine would be my number two. Like out of these people, not not bust in a terrible way, but like just what I want to see and how badly I want to see it. Like Ewan McGregor, give me Obi-Wan Kenobi just as a superhero. Just give me that, dude. He's a Jedi with a ring. Just give me that.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. I think the one thing that you said there about Chris Pine that I agree with about like full circle moment. He again get the DC stink away from him, even though he was they brought him back for Wonder Woman 1984 because he was so good in Wonder Woman, right? Like, and it wasn't his fault. Wonder Woman 1984.
He's a victim of the franchise. I'm saying.
Yeah, like I if it was me, like that's actually a good. Like I'm always like if you're doing a new franchise, don't have any repeats. So I do agree with you. But again, like if we're doing a superhero. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ewan McGregor will always be Obi-Wan Kenobi. I literally just called him Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, you're always gonna look at him and be like, that's Obi-Wan. Like, I think that's another problem here. But again, that's similar to what we said last week with Matthew McConaughey. Like, we look at him and like, that's Matthew McConaughey. That's not Hal Jordan. So that's like kind of the problem with casting these huge stars for these type of roles that are superheroes. That aren't like it's a TV show. So maybe Timothy Olyphant is the guy. Maybe he is the guy. Maybe I'm talking about
Great.
Timothy Olyphant.
We can't have him. I get it. You want him old, but you can't have him too old. You can't.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still in McGregor train. I'm just saying, like, we got to mention, like, I will always look at him as like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We're gonna go.